All right, everybody, we are live. Just a heads up, if you guys see me, I might take like a little walk away. It sounds like we got a woodchuck underneath our sunroom somewhere, so I might need to go scare that off at some point. So just a heads up. But we got Vibe and Frog, we got Gort the Capybara. Welcome on in. We got Connor Adventure, and we also got Novice himself. How is everybody doing today? We are going to be testing Pokemon that we haven't really tried before in these raids. So I'm hoping this works out pretty well. Also, Rat Cunny, long time no see.
Hello there.
I haven't seen you in a long time. Also, Minecraft God, we've got Purple Dragon, or Purple Gamer Dragon. Welcome on in. I should just call you Purple like AC does. But hopefully everyone's doing really great today. It's Thursday or Friday for me, technically. Also, Hello, welcome on in. Hopefully I got the name right.
Hello there.
No, Rat Cunny, you got nothing to be sorry about. Personal life before streams. That's what I always say. Personal life before streams. Also, I love it just... I don't think this is right. Anyways, belly drum. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? 27. I got my pup sleeping under my chair. Yeah, I ended up putting Lil Charles in his kennel just because he's been going nuts because of that woodchuck. Like, I can even hear it with my headset. Oh my god. Oh my god, that did so much damage. Why didn't I do this before? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm going this route right now, but how dumb am I? How dumb am I for not doing this sooner? No, I need to figure out what to do, though, about that woodchuck. Because, like, I have not heard that thing. I knew that it was, like, kind of going under there. But I'm worried that it might start eating, the support beams. So I might have to figure something out. We'll need to call someone to get that trap, though, for sure. So much damage. I don't think that's shiny. I'm catching it anyways. The interesting thing is, now that I don't have a Pokemon that's really tall, it's like zoomed in more, which looks interesting. At least it makes the shiny easier to see. But now we got a giant bear butt in our face. I have been summoned. Mr. L, welcome on in. You can thank me for that Destroyer Bear. I was, like, really wanting to do Destroyer Bear for a while. It's just, I couldn't find a peat block. And then trying to get it to full moon to evolve it. So annoying. So flippin' annoying. Yeah, we still have 4 more Ursa rings to bring over. Wait, Gimmighoul's been added to my party. Okay, yeah, it's because, our party isn't filled anymore. That's right. Because I had to get belly drum on the bear, which was weird. I had to do, like, a mirror herb, and then I had to put it in with the Makuhita with belly drum. It was really weird. Stay sun sees backwards. Really, Rat Cunny? I know what you're trying to get me to say. I know what you're trying to get me to say. But you know what? I'm not going to fall for it. It won't work. It won't work. You'll never get me to say D's nuts. Oh, wait. I think I just said it. Oops. Oh, my goodness. I got to figure out what's been happening with our audio, too. Our audio has been, like, really wonky. This audio has been really wonky. Like, I'm actually kind of tempted just to not have music for the day. I don't know if it's because... Actually, hold on. I have an idea. Is it because it's switching... All right, I'm going to be looking into this. I think it is... That explains it. the quality keeps changing. That's what's happening. So it keeps raising the quality up, and then whenever we're a little bit low on bandwidth, it'll just lower it down. That's what it keeps happening. Want to hear a joke? If it's me looking in the mirror, I already have. I got my good laugh for the day. Oh god, that was funny yet sad all at the same time. That was 4. We're not looking for that. There. Hopefully that fixes the audio problems. I just put it because we're actually going through YouTube for the music. I just set it to 240p. No, right there. Let's go. Today is one of the oldie days that doesn't have an episode drop of the 21 animes I'm watching during. So then, Novice, what are you gonna do with this time? What are you gonna end up doing with your free time then? Also, I see the sparklies. I need to go there. I'm coming for you. Yeah, I should be losing altitude. Seems about right. Hello, random non-shiny Pokemon. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna leave. Bye. Have a beautiful time. I am bye a go. Perfect. I still got a list of already completed animes I need to watch still. Okay, for a moment I was like, already completed, so wait, you already watched them and you want to watch them again? I don't know. Has anyone ever had like those animes where it's like, you already finished it, but then you get the urge to like watch the whole thing again? Why can't a bicycle stand up? Why can't it stand up? I was like trying to think of the answer, but then it was like, my brain right now cannot do very much. My brain is like autopiloting right now. Like completely autopiloting right now. Hey, Leo, thank you. I was gonna say, chat's kind of scrolling a bit. There we go. Get this all big. What's the size of this? Oh my god. Dude, that bear do be huge. You're not shiny, but I'm taking you out anyways. So I'm like, hey, no need to worry. Personal life before streams. Also, we have the administrator. I don't know why. That sounds like a boss's final name. Just saying. Was it because it's too tired? Bruh. That one was a special joke. Oh, it's right over here. We found it. Music? I'm gonna need to think of something different with this, because this like, we heard it for a second. Yeah, what's happening? Here. I'm gonna try something here. I want to double check. I don't think it's the... Yeah, there's nothing much I can do right now. I'm looking at it, and OBS is just taking up so much resources. Like, it's taking up like a bunch of CPU for some reason. I think that's what's happening. It's taking a lot of CPU. Here. Yeah, there's nothing much I can do about that right now. That's something that I'm gonna need to take a look at later. At least I know what the issue is. It looks like my CPU just keeps getting to 100 and then going lower and then going to 100 again and then going lower. And, well, for me, OBS is like taking like 70%. Okay, that was stunky. So, I have a few other scene collections. I might be able to take a bunch of a few of those out. I don't know why. I don't know why it's taken so much, but I need to take a look at it. So probably like tomorrow after stream, what I'll end up, or tomorrow before stream, what I'll end up doing is I'll go through, get rid of the scene collections, and then do a few other things. If that doesn't work, I'm probably going to download like all this music onto my PC itself and just play it through that. Because it'll probably have an easier time running that compared to like trying to run like YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. Technology be crazy. Yeah, I think it's just I have a lot of like scene collections, I think is what's happening. And I can't really deal with that unless if I go offline. It's using CPU. Novice. It's using CPU. Is the output. 5-star. There we go. We're about ready to one-shot. Let's go. One shot. That is not Sonic Battle. After stream, of course. Yeah, probably not honestly, not a bad idea. Also, Rat Cuddy's gonna be lurking. Thank you for the lurks.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got a few odds and ends I want to try to get done tomorrow. Personally, stream-wise. I know I do need to get the lawn mode first. And like I said, that usually takes me like 2.5 to 3 hours to mow. So who knows how quick I'll be able to get on a lot of this stuff, but I at least want to get the quality of the streams up first. Let's see, the flame orb, add facade. This thing's about just to get. This thing's just getting bodied. Like, why didn't I do the bear sooner? Yep, nullified the stat changes. That's fine because R3 attack should be enough to take it out. Why did it look like it just got some health back? Do I play anything other than Pokemon? Rat Cuddy, at the moment, no. Just because I haven't really had much time for myself lately. If I did, I would probably finish off playing Battle Network. Because, like, I haven't even, like, fully completed the first game yet. Because I wanted to go through and complete every single Mega Man Battle Network game. But it wouldn't, like, I did not have time. Between works, the streams, and try to do like a lot of the channel upgrades that I've been wanting to do. I have not really had much time. The CPU and GPU depending on what I'm doing. I use my GPU when I use Switch, and CPU when I'm doing something like Call of Duty. Yeah, I need to take a look more into this. I need to do a little bit more digging into this to see what I could do to kind of make that a little bit better. Like, for right now, things are working fine. I don't think it helps either. It's, because right now, I'm actually using my Elgato device just so I have a bigger screen at the moment. So, I pretty much have the, I have the Elgato capture software going on, so I just have that as a big screen, and then I have my OBS off on the side. Rubber Ducky Fist Bump, yo, Gym Leader Hassan, welcome on in.
Hello there.
I pushed wrong button. I pushed wrong button. Don't judge me. There's a bird. Hi, bird. I feel like that bird is like having problems breathing. It looks like it's having issues. 287 DAs for Cresselia. You have the shiny charm as well, right? Oh, those are Diglets. Those were Diglett Digs. Another 5-star. Let's go. Another sweep. I do have the shiny charm. So you're almost 3 times over odds. I am so sorry, Hassan. It seems like your luck has not been like really good lately. Diglett dig, trio, question mark? You knew exactly what I was referencing. Rat Cunny, my favorite Pokemon's Alolan Vulpix. It is adorable. It's fluffy. And it reminds me of my childhood pup. Because, I went to sit on the sofa. Yeah, I don't know. I tried later with my pup earlier, but he just had so much of that puppy energy going on. Like, there was no way that was gonna happen. I think I should have guessed that. If you want my other favorite Pokemon that isn't Vulpix, that would be the Hoenn Zigzagoon. And then after that, honestly, I would probably say Flygon. I like Flygon. Oh, that was a crit. We beat it! No, I know a lot of people, when they hear my favorite Pokemon is the Hoenn Zigzagoon, a lot of people are like, out of all Pokemon, why that one? Because most people would most likely pick Furret. Like, if they had to pick between all the regional rodents, they would pick Furret. I don't know. I just like Zigzagoon. It's adorable. It goes in zigzags. I think that's all I need. I think that's all I need. Oh my goodness. Keep up the good work. Tyrian, thank you. Hold up. I gotta hug with your name on it. Kind words get to me every time. Hold up. Are you looking at streaming yourself someday? Just out of curiosity, anyone here that wants to stream or has like ever wanted to stream, push 1 in chat. Like, just out of curiosity here. Also, Charlotte, how you doing?
Hello there.
Hopefully you're having a great Thursday. I don't know what it is. Last night at work was horrible. It was horrible. I am like really tired. I'm running on very little sleep at the moment. And I know I gotta go back to work tonight, and I know it's gonna be a mess. but I'm in like a really good mood for some reason, and I don't exactly know why. I'm just in a very good mood. Except from stealing socks and shoes and bringing grass in the house. Started to chill up. Wait, Novice, how old's your pup? I was gonna say, personally for me, Charlie's been really good at not going for my shoes. He used to, like, a good amount. He's been better with it. He does like to take my socks, though, still. 1 year and a month. Oh. Novice, what breed? Also, Rat Cuddy, you're gonna be leaving? Also, Chief Mr. L is leaving, too. Thank you guys so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
I got a rubber ducky high five for both of you. Hopefully you have yourself a good rest of the night. You're not leaving. You're saying bye to L. All right. Well, either way, you both get a high five. Oh my gosh, guys. I got an orange berry. I heard that's one of the rarest berries you can find. It must be true because I've never found that berry here before. Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember you talking about the Silver Lab. So, Novice, would that be like the biggest dog that you would want to get? Like breed size. Would that be like the biggest size you would personally want to get? Personally, for me, probably a dog like 30 pounds or more, I'd probably say would be like my weight limit. Like 30 pounds down is kind of like where I would like to keep my puppers. I don't think Facade's gonna be the best choice for this, actually. We're gonna try the Headlong Rush. Biggest dog I would get. Yeah, for me, it's... I don't know. Charlie is probably the biggest pup that I would have had if we don't count... I had a Cocker Spaniel growing up. If we don't count that... Headlong Rush. That should just be enough to take this thing out. So much. It was that berry that helped me against ice moves. That is the rarest. I knew this berry was amazing. I heard it could also catch any Pokemon as long as you put it on your Pokemon. It can literally catch any single Pokemon you ever wanted. The Oran berry. I'm gonna be so happy though once we get this. I want to go into DAs. I want to get Manaphy and Celebi off the ground. I really want to get the Manaphy and Celebi off the ground. Like I've had a really big hankering to try to go to older hunts. Also the Aurora too. Auroras. I would love to get that done. We started that hunt back when I was in the apartment. And we just never had a chance to finish it. Now, Shiny had to double check. Let's see. Okay, we're going to hit this one. Yeah, I think as well, what I'm going to need to do is... So, we're not able to use our Violet right now because it has a hard time connecting offline with other games. So we had to use our Scarlet copy, and we're missing some fly points. So I'm thinking before stream tomorrow as well, I'm gonna try to get a lot of these fly points activated, so that way we can actually, I don't know, not have to travel as much. Just be a little bit easier for when we do hunting. Vigoroths. Another 5-star. Okay. Let's go. I was not expecting that. We're actually doing really, really good with the 5 stars. All right. I want to check this. So, what type of content are you looking at doing then, Taran? Like, in the future, what type of content do you plan on doing? I wanted to ask what made me start streaming. That honestly is an interesting question. It's gonna sound corny, but when I was growing up, right, I didn't really have like many people to hang out with. I lived out in the country. My dad worked during the days, so when it came to summer, I couldn't really go out and do anything. And then I kind of went through like a phase where I didn't have friends or anything. But then I ended up finding people that were streaming games. And like Fire Dragon, he's a Twitch streamer. Does a lot of speedruns of Luigi's Mansion. There was Maryland. There was the Completionist. I started watching them. And it got to the point where, you know, it helped me fill that hole in. So I kind of was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? Me and my friends back in the day talked about starting a channel. And they talked about it, but no one made a first step. Like, we're talking like early middle school. And by the time that I was kind of like thinking about starting it, it was senior year, I think, of high school. And then at that point, I was kind of like, I want to be that person that I watched, but for other people. I pretty much just wanted to be able to make other people happy and kind of like fill that hole, like what the other people that I watched did for me. That was my motivation to start. I know it sounds corny, but that was my motivation. And then on top of that, just to make sure that I did it, I literally didn't even think. I just purchased a capture card. Didn't even think about it. So there was no going back at that point. If I didn't use it, it would have been a waste of money. If I used it, then I did what I wanted to do. So it was pretty much, I didn't give myself a choice once I bought my capture card. Like, it was to lock myself in. Pokemon, Splatoon, Fortnite. That's not a bad little combination. I was gonna say, I feel like if one person likes Pokemon, they're bound to either like Fortnite or Splatoon. That's what I always try to tell people. If you're trying to start a channel and you want to do like different games as well. I don't know why that looked gold for a second. But if you want to start a channel and you want to do multiple games, make sure that a majority of the people that play the games that you like will like the other games. Because, like, for me, for example, I did Smash and Pokemon. And most people that played Pokemon weren't super huge on competitive Smash Bros. And that could, like, split your audience. That could split your audience in half, which is not the greatest thing to do. So, it's something just to keep in mind. I know quite a few people here probably already know it, but yeah. It's nice, not corny. I don't know. I have had people tell me it's corny before. To be honest, I don't really care. I was gonna say, I've been told I'm like all corny and cringe, so I just accept it at this point. I literally just accept it at this point. Part of who I am. Oh my god. I like the music though. The music that... Ooh, sparkly. I need. I said I need. Chillin' Berry? Okay, another 5-star. Okay, let's go. So the music that we're actually playing today is by the same artist. His name's Zame. But we're actually listening to the Sword and Shield playlist this time. I figured we'd switch it up because it's normally Johto, Hoenn, or Sinnoh. It's usually those three. So I figured a nice little change of pace wouldn't be a bad idea. The pup is so out of it right now. He's just down there like... paws up. Tongue out. Just on his back. Belly drum. Dude, this bear set. This bear set is wild. Like, I wish I would have known this sooner. I wish I just would have acted on this sooner. Because, like, this thing just practically one-shots everyone. I say that as, like, in a low roll. Yeah, because, like, this thing is, like, 419 attack. This thing is a monster. Like, no joke. This thing has just been destroying. Alright. Another facade should do it. Yo, Blue! Yo, Ty! How are you doing, my friend? Welcome on into the Redonkulous Bear Show, where he just literally destroys everything. So much faster than Carl, the shiny Arceus. So much faster. Yo! No, we just had 2 people. But Rat Cuddy, welcome in. Welcome in to the Igloo. I don't think that one's shiny, but that one looked a little weird. I'm probably in my head with that. Guys, can we get a huge hug for Rat Cuddy and Ty Mister? We're gonna do 2 separate hugs here.
Here is a present for you.
There we go. You know, I'm very happy though that it's I'm pretty sure I chipped the bone in my knee. And it was really hard to get up and get down. Like sitting and like crouching was like really hard for me to do. I'm happy that like the pain is becoming more manageable now. Like I can actually like get up and get down without being like, ah. I'm an orange bandana and Vulpix. I do plan on changing the badges. I do plan on changing the badges. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to change it to. But I think we're going to keep the Vulpix stuff. I'm a blue boy now. Wait. That... Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh my... Why am I... That gave me a lot of distance. That was goofy. That gave me a lot of distance. Just holding forward like that. Any luck on the shiny chests? Abba, so far, no. No luck. I was going to say, next week, we're probably going to be switching on and off between this so people don't have to keep watching the gimme hunts. I was going to say, maybe what we'll end up doing is we'll make a community poll to see if people want me to go full bore on this still, or if people want me to switch a little bit on and off. Let's see. Hey, we're at 30 now. We are speeding it up. We got Busted Bear. Am I streaming tomorrow? We will be streaming tomorrow. I haven't decided if we're going to be streaming a little bit earlier, or if we're going to stream at normal time, just for the fact of I need to mow the lawn tomorrow. And I do want to try to get a little bit more sleep. Because by the time I get off work and I get home, it'll be about 6 a.m. And then I need to be up by 8 to let Charlie out. And then I need to be up at 9 to go get the lawnmower. And the lawn normally takes me about 2.5 to 3 hours to mow. Yo, Tucker, how you doing?
Hello there.
Last night, I'm too lucky from Legends, and hopefully, you'll check. Wait. Abba, you mean our server? Like, the ShiningBlue server? Oh, no, Cuddy, it's crazy. So, we've been doing a lot of 10-hour shifts at work, and then you take in the housework in with that as well. And then we got Puppy. And then we also got like the streams, and I'm trying to get a few video series off the ground. I had to put a little bit of those on hold just because, well, the family break and all that good jazz. Oh, and Kalucha server? All right, I'll give that a peek once I get my phone. Once I go and I get my phone, we should be okay. I have it on the charger right now because it was very low. Tucker, I appreciate the offer, but I think I'm okay. When it comes to shinies, I like to have ones with my own OT on them. When it comes to shinies, I like to have my own OT on them. That and the hunt. I just like to hunt them. That, oh. Okay, you got me intrigued. Hopefully this doesn't mess up anything. Where did you put this? I don't see a shiny section. In Kailuchas, I don't see a shiny section. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, it was right in my face. Is that an alpha Piplup? Alpha Shetty Zorwork. Yeah. Oh my good. I wish I had your luck, Abba. I wish I had your luck. I still need to go for the shiny, we need one more of the Sneasels. One more of the, Hisuian Sneasels. Yo, hello there, Andreas. Welcome on in.
Hello there.
Thank you for the friend request. I did add the friend request, by the way. And I did fix the Discord link in the description. Or not in the description, in the homepage. So thank you for letting me know. I greatly appreciate it. Should I finish the shiny decks? I honestly would say yes. If you really like shiny hunting, I would. It always gives you something more to do. I was gonna say, especially like if you get bored, like if you run out of targets to hunt, you could always go for like targets that have like marks, right? You could go for like specific marked ones if you really wanted. Also good to see you. And where you on C stream on July 4th? Actually, that was 2 days ago. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was. I was kind of like in and out though, just because work was being, my supervisors are starting to get like really strict on the cell phone policy. So like a lot of the time I'm in there, I'm lurking. I just can't talk very much just because they're being butts about it. They've been out for blood ever since I had to pretty much, I had to put them in a corner to give me my vacation days. So they weren't too thrilled on that. Hola, my least favorite color. Heyo! Welcome on in. How are you doing? I need 2 more Baxcaliburs. Got 101 salty herbas. Now, did some grinding today. Ooh, wait. Did you do grinding for the herbs today? Okay, this is one that I want to hit right here. I don't have this activated. I didn't know that. No, I was gonna say, Ace knows it. I don't know if really any other people in the AC chats really know about it. But I've been popping it as much as I can. Especially like when he starts, because when he starts at 11:30 p.m., that's my lunch break. That's like right when my lunch break starts. The second switch has the 2 times Urbas. I need to do the Urbas as well. All right, I shouldn't have to beat the Gimmighoul. That should have already activated. All right, I had to double check that. Yep, that activated the fly point. We're good. Here, I'm gonna try to move around a little bit better. Very exhausted. Thanks for asking. I was gonna say, I feel you. I'm working with like about an hour and a half worth of sleep, and I still have a 10-hour shift to do tonight. Honestly, it might be a little bit longer depending on how much feet we put out. Yeah, you're not shiny. I had to double check. So I feel you to some degree. I wish Gimmighoul had a better shiny. Same. No, the chest. I feel like the chest should have been purple or blue, or like Gimmighoul. They could have made it like silver, like silver coins, or like bronze coins. You know, I know its whole thing is like it's supposed to be gold. It's supposed to be gold, but it's like they could have done so much with the shiny. I feel like this generation, there's a lot of shinies that they really missed. They missed the mark with. But the shinies they did hit good with, they hit it perfect. I feel like they either did really good or they did really bad. Like, there's really no in between. Since all the coins are gold. Yeah, because, like, if you look at shiny... I'm gonna save one more time, actually. If you look at shiny Goldango, the only thing that changes is it has lines in his body. And it goes from black to red. That's it. Like, maybe what they should have done... This is gonna probably sound really weird. But that strap that you see on the chest actually goes around Goldango's belt. Maybe they should have made that, like, instead of black, they should have made it white. Or a different color. I feel like that could have worked pretty well, actually. That black strip, just change the black strip's color. You kind of see it. It goes around the chest. I was going to say, we might be able to see it. Because it kind of goes, like, below the chest and then above to the front latch. They could have done that. Like, change that black to, like, a white one. I don't... 10 hours every... That right there is not easy. I'm sorry. Favorite anime? I'm probably gonna get flack for this, but I really like Naruto a lot. Shiny 3 segment to Dunsparce. Good job, Tucker.
Hello there.
Yeah, that's... I mean, like, I had parents like that too. When I was going through, like, I felt lonely and there was, like, no one around. My parents were still around, but it's not... I know it's not the same. They just really didn't give me the time of day. So, it was just one of those things where it's like, oh, we'll pay attention to your sister. You know, no, technically not my oldest sister. They didn't really care either about her. But we'll pay attention to the sister that's older than you. And then for you, you just do whatever. It's okay. So I know it's not the same. Also, I don't know who just joined the igloo. We got a hug with your name on it. Let's see. Get that back to normal. I did a lot of herba grinding because I do Union Circle shiny hunting. And 2 salty makes it easier. That's kind of what I want to try to do. I want to try to find a good herba raid. And like do grinding from there. That might be something I do this weekend. Just as like we're kind of like chilling. I'll try to like hunt down a good raid. Isn't here anymore. So, what do you do for work though? Gar, what do you do for work? I was gonna say, is it? It's most likely 9 hours. So it's probably 3 10-minutes and then a lunch. So it's, if I had to take a wild guess, it's probably a factory of some sort. If I had to take a guess, like a factory would be a good guess, at least for me. I can help you with that. Well, I was gonna say for me, it's because I would like to try to get the herbas on my other 3 switches. So that might be something that I'd probably break out one of the other switches for. One of the 4 and just try to go hard. Andreas, but why don't you just use the older recipes then? They have those recipes that you could literally just use any herba mystica. Like, just out of curiosity, because I think you know the recipes I'm talking about. Why don't you use those? Because I don't really see anyone use those sandwich recipes. I think I'm the only one. Like, I always wondered that, because everyone does, like, the pickle or cucumber, and then 2 specific herbas. Is it just because it's a little bit cheaper, or it's a little bit faster, or is there, like, a different reason for it? Another 5-star? Dude, we're blazing through these now with Bear. We are blazing through this. Not challenge as a group. Let's see. Also tested not going online during weekend events. And you can keep raids if you don't go online during events. Really? Also, Ashwa, welcome on in.
Hello there.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I'm doing. It's similar to like what I'm doing now, except I'm actually trying to keep the event. So, pretty much what I ended up doing, I literally do not have capabilities to connect to the internet right now with my switches. I made sure to delete the networks off my switches, so I can't connect to like anything accidentally. I have 2 jobs, one at a Chick-fil-A, and one of them is at an amusement park. The amusement park, if I had to pick which one was probably the worst one to work for, I don't know why. I feel like the amusement park would be like the most annoying one. Yeah, if you want to host Herba Mystica raids in chat, Tucker, you can. 2 salty plus type ingredients, sparkle, title, and counter power 3. Yeah. Andreas, the recipes that I was talking about, it gives you all the same thing. Any 2 Herba Mysticas, a green bell pepper, hamburger, tomato, and regular onion. And then for, like, if you want normal types, you just do 2 tofu. So, yeah, it would just give you, like, any, it would give you the normal, and it would give you the sparkling title and the encounter power. Ashwa, what are you saying in chat? I have no idea what you're even saying. Yeah, it was like one of the first sandwiches found. Always gives encounter no matter what. I mean, that could be useful, like if you don't want the sparkling power. Ooh, I am almost dead. Also, I don't know who just joined the igloo, but we got a hug with your name on it as well. Among Us. Wait, raid 6-star. Among Us. Hold up. We got a hug. What is everyone's favorite Pokemon? Mine's Alolan Vulpix. If I could not choose Alolan Vulpix, it would probably be the Hoenn Zigzagoon. And then third would probably be Flygon, but Altaria is like super duper close. I have a very weird taste in Pokemon. Like, I love Deerling. I love Spheal, but you're a monster if you don't like Spheal. I'm sorry. Like, you can not like the evolutions, that's fine. But if you don't like Spheal itself, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, how can you not like Spheal? How are you not feeling it? Blizzapod or Spheal or Blaziken? Yes. For the Hoenn starters, I love Mudkip. But my favorite shiny, probably out of all of Gen 3. Honestly, it'd probably be Shiny Torchic. Shiny Torchic is my favorite out of the group. 3-star. Double check, make sure nothing's shiny. Because knowing my luck, I'll end up missing a shiny or something. Because I'm like so like bent on getting these. I need to go around and like unlock every single fly point. Trico is better starter. Arcanine will always be my favorite Pokemon of all time. Wait, Andreas, what do you feel? How do you feel about the Hisuian? The Hisuian Arcanine. What do you think of that? Like, just... Oh, boy. Just out of curiosity. Both are good. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's quite a few Pokemon, like, I, like, really, really like. It just kind of stinks because, like, a lot of the Pokemon I like, there's not much merch of it. Right? There's not much merch for a lot of the Pokemon that I really like. Speaking of merch, we got 5-star. It'll be interesting to see how they do, like, a Gimmighoul plush. With, like, how top-heavy that chest is gonna be. I'm curious how a plush of the chest form Gimmighoul is gonna look. My girlfriend is, like, really weird when it comes to plushes. Very weird. Well, speaking of her. So, we dealt with Verizon over the weekend. And, mind you, annoying. Such a big annoyance. They're charging us for an extra phone. So I need to go in there this weekend and raise a little trouble. If Quaxly's Final Evo looked like a JoJo character, I would have liked it more. Well, I mean, it just looks like a standard, like, dancer. I think she's back. Hey, we need to go into Verizon this weekend. They're charging us for an extra phone and a disconnection fee. So the bill is like $310. Well, they're still charging us like an extra like $50, $60 for another line. Also, if you hear banging, I think that woodchuck is underneath the sunroom. Charlie was going crazy. So, I don't know what to do. I might try to get some smoke bombs and smoke it out. No, it will, but I want to make sure that's actually what's under there, because we're going to have to call someone and get that taken care of. Dude, Lantern's amazing. Sorry, guys. Emily just got back. I kind of wanted to give her the deets. Let's see. All right. Okay, we're one like away from the light goal. For a moment, I thought we were like right there. I hate it when they're in lag lake. All right, we'll hit that one, and then we'll go down to the fire one. How are your ankles, hon? Bad. Oh, you know all those new hires I was telling you about? All the new hires, they're gone. Well, 2 of them never showed back up. 1 completely walked out. 1 who couldn't drive, his dad got fired. So he couldn't make it in anymore, so he quit. So, yay. Wait, was that a... You know what stinks? With Sunflora, you can never tell if they're shiny. Also Chansey. Alright, 4-star. You gonna go lay down? Go lay down. Go lay down. Another 4-star. I need to go to sleep really badly. I'm done. Hey, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hopefully you get a good night's sleep. Hold on. I got one more hug with your name on it before you get going, though. Sorry. Wait, Andreas, are you talking about the shiny Gimmighoul? Or are you talking about Quaxley? Need to get some early sleep. Dude, I wish I had your luck. I had a chance of getting into a 5 or getting into a shiny one, but I was asleep at that time. Me and Emily decided to go to bed early and I missed out. Andreas, thank you for stopping by again. I appreciate it. I got a hug with your name on it before you get going as well. Hold up. We got one more hug. We got one more hug for Gar. Thank you. Thank you for joining the igloo. Oops. Also, Black Rice, welcome on in.
Hello there.
Welcome on into our fun sweep of these non-shiny chests. Also, we could do the encounter here. That's a 5-star. Let's see, save. Dude, this Ursaluna just wrecks. No, not challenge as a group. I gotta go. Bye and sleep well. Yo, thank you for stopping by, Rat Cuddy. I appreciate it. I got a hug with your name on it, too, since we're doing hugs for everyone. Also, Alpha, long time no see, my friend.
Hello there.
Question, Alpha. My question for you. Has our man Horsey found a shiny yet? Yeah, you remember Horsey, right? You want to take a guess how many encounters he's on for Shaman? Over 20,000. You know how crazy that is? Well, it's like a minimum of 1 in 4,000. Skill issue on his part, to be honest. Like, I feel so bad for him. Meanwhile, Emily is just over here laughing. Like, I honestly feel bad for him. Like, that is so unlucky. But when he gets it, though, That's gonna be like one of the that's gonna be like ridiculously hyped for the community. When I see you live, to leave at least a quick hello. And I appreciate that. Like I greatly appreciate that. Just people stopping and saying hi or coming in, lurking, or just hanging out and talking. I love that. I think he's doing it wrong. I don't think he is alpha. When I walked in and saw him doing it before, he did it exactly the way that I did. So I don't think it's anything he's doing. I don't think it's anything he's doing. I think he's just honestly getting that unlucky. That or it's shiny locked. Also, does anyone want to set up a new light goal? I think we hit 16. I think we've hit 16. Here, I'm going to double check. I was going to say, I just got to... Oh, nope. We're one off. I was going to say, we're pretty darn close. Still pretty darn close. Oh, I want that send to the boxes. All right. Where to next? All right. We got one in the desert. I wonder if there's any rivers in this dry land. Sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it. I started Pokemon Sun Nuzlocke for fun. Almost lost my Poplio to the second battle with How. I give you props. I cannot play Sun and Moon really anymore. Like, there is just a ridiculous amount of dialogue. I can't. There is just so much dialogue in that game that it just kills me every time that I try to play it. Every time. Another 5-star. All right, well, we'll at least check that. Yep, that snake ain't shiny. All right, do a quick save. And then we're going to send out our thick bear. We're going to send out the chonky bear. Pokemon School Park kills me every time. For me, it's always, what was it? It was the last trainer that you fight in the school with the Magnemite. It's always the last one with the Magnemite. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. Got a pinned comment right there. All right, guys. We hit the like goal, so we're setting up another one for 23. I want to make sure that it's at least kind of achievable. I was going to say, it's not every day that we even hit 20, so I want to make sure that it's at least possible to get one. Charlie's just laying down there like nose stuck through the little gate. Let's see. And he's going to take all of our... Oh, you're just going to take the Terra charges? No, negative effects. It's been sitting on my shelf since launch. Well, Alpha, what's been taking up your time with that? I was gonna say, what has made you put that on the shelf and not pick it back up? Like, have you just been sidetracked with like Pokemon or just like a bunch of other games or just not feeling it? Let's see. Emote? I'm not even gonna ask what Zed is doing. Or with school and also starting work. Fair. Yeah, like for me, work has been taking up like a lot of my time too. Like, that's part of the reason why, like, I'm not playing, like, the games that I, like, really, really want to play lately. Like, I still love shiny hunting. I'm still enjoying it. But, like, I have, like, the Mega Man Battle Network collection that I haven't, like, picked up lately. And, like, stuff like that. Between work, housework, puppy, and then, you know, just, like, stream and stuff like that. It's been hard. It's been hard to find time to finish that off, at least. Weird. It's going from 2 to 3, like... Well, they kind of are, kind of aren't, Alpha. If you play 3 to the end, you'll know what it means. It'll make sense. All right. Nothing there. Dude, I just love how fast we're shredding these. Because, like, before, it would take, like, 10 PP. Now it's taking, like, 3, almost. Blow up of the century. Well, Alpha, there's DLC now for Xenoblade 3. It was, like, the last story DLC. So, like, the trilogy is essentially done. The Xenoblade trilogy is done. So they're still going to be doing more Xenoblade games, but I think that's going to be the end of the Blade story. That should be the end of the Blade story. All right, I'm trying to make sure I'm not, like, missing shinies either. Oh boy, it's a traitor. All right. All right, that's a 3-star. All right, we got a time change. And then we should be golden. See, hold down. Perfect. All right, we got a dark one actually right here. So we'll hit the dark one. And then we'll hit Fairy. I also haven't done the final boss of Xenoblade 2. I couldn't be bothered and just watched it on YouTube. I feel like that's what a lot of people do now with, like, these longer RPGs. A lot of people just watch the cutscenes online instead of just playing the game. And it's like, I understand why. Like, not a lot of people have time for, like, long RPGs like that nowadays. I was gonna say, unless if it's for content, then yeah, I don't really see many people going through and actually, like, fully playing it. Like, that's what happened with me in 2 for, like, the longest time. I didn't really have a lot of time to play it, but when I did, I got to, like, the last area, and then I stopped, but watched the cutscenes, and then I ended up going back to it later and finished it off. So, yeah, I don't know. I was kind of in the same boat for a little bit. He just covered his face with this little shoe toy duck. All right, look down. Try not to miss a shiny. Right, I have a weird feeling that we're gonna get this shiny Gimmighoul, like, quickly. Like, I think we'll get it before 2000. I think we'll end up getting this thing before the 2000 mark. Yeah, I might do some more off-screen encounters as well for it. I don't know. I'm still kind of deciding if that's what I want to do. Okay, we got another 5-star. We're making a lot faster progress, though, compared to when we were using Arceus. I bet on the Dark Souls 3 grind, too. I've only played the original Dark Souls. I did a standard playthrough, and then I did a level 1 playthrough. The level 1 playthrough was brutal. I pretty much had to, like, parry everything, like, perfectly. Like, I had to, like, perfect parry everything. Like, that got difficult real quick for me. I was barely able to do it, but I did it. Let's see. Okay, Staraptors Intimidate. Alright, just go for the standard belly drum. Okay, I mean, Facade is gonna hit hard. Why not? I was gonna say, why not? Facade still hits hard. Oh, I've been asking around about this. But do you think Pokemon could ever go back to pixelated sprites instead of models? They won't. They won't. I'd rather have the HD and updated versions of Black and White rather than a BDSP remake. I'm sorry, I'm gonna tell you this now. We're just gonna get another BDSP remake. What's gonna happen is, when it comes to the 3D games, Game Freak should be able to deal with that, like, super easy, since all they gotta do is just slap those models on what they have now, and they'll be able to do it. With Black and White, they'll probably get the people that made BDSP again, just to do pretty much the exact same thing that they did with BDSP, but with Black and White. That's probably what's gonna happen. Yeah, because I think Game Freak, they're done doing their own remakes for the time being. So they'll probably just end up doing that, sad to say. My greatest gaming purchase regret. But I do like the free Manaphy and Mew. I don't know. With BDSP, I didn't hate it. It had a lot of issues, and there was no reason for a lot of those issues to be present. I still enjoyed the game. I still had fun with it despite the flaws. So it's one of those games where it's like, they shouldn't have released it that far out. Or like, they shouldn't have released it in that state. And I'm gonna say this now. I guarantee you, a big part of the reason why they had issues is the studio never worked on a project like that before. They've helped with little things, but we don't know exactly with what that they've helped with on the games that they worked on. Just because, like, they don't give credit for exactly what they did. It's just like, thank you for helping, blah, 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 blah. But then, on top of that as well, I think a good chunk of it is... Okay, sorry, just wanted to check those Tauros. The other part of it is... So, these games were put on 4 gigabyte cartridges. 4 gigabyte cartridges. And what they ended up doing was they took half the game, they put it on the cartridge, and then the other half of the game was like an update, right? I think that's what screwed them up. With like a lot of their glitches, I think that's a good chunk of what screwed them up. The fact that they tried doing that, they separated it, and then when they tried bringing it together, it just got all sorts of jumbled up. I guarantee you that's probably what happened. So, like, they didn't even care how BDSP was. All they cared about was saving money. Here, I'm checking this bear quick. Okay, I couldn't tell if that was shiny or not from that distance, as bad as that sounds. But yo, Riolu, how's it going?
Hello there.
Yo, Effa. Yo, Lou! How are you? Same people that did home. Yep, exactly. And I guarantee you the reason why the home update took so long, I'm gonna say this now, I think Ilka split apart. I think Ilka right now is split. So you probably have half the Ilka team working on the home stuff, but then you probably have the other half of the Ilka team Probably already working on the black and white remake. I guarantee you that's probably why it took them literally double the time for home support. Just saying. I wouldn't be surprised if they're working with if they were working with half the team. Whatever they do, just don't ruin the black and white soundtrack. Well, you see, Alpha, here's the thing that sucks. You remember how I said the game was split in half? Well, say you want to play BDSP 10 years from now. And you have you went out, you bought a Switch because you sold yours or you got rid of it or it broke. And you have your cartridge of BDSP. Well, when you boot up the game, you only have half the game. So that means the music you get the placeholder music. Because you can't get the updates anymore. You can't get the updates anymore. So the music, you only get the placeholders. You miss the post-game. You can't even play the post-game anymore. Because that's locked behind that day one update. Some of the animations are messed up. Placeholder music. Yeah, placeholder music. It's called Medi music. It's called Medi. M-E-D-I. So, Medi music is just essentially the placeholder music. That's why, like, everyone was freaking out when BDSP was leaked. Because they had the Medi in there and not the regular soundtrack. Me watching my starter T-post because the animations were in the update. No, that's honestly pretty much as sad as it sounds. Like, this is why day one updates are so horrible. Like, I understand, like, you know, like, oh, okay, we got a bug here. But the game needs to be made. It needs to be sent out. Okay, let's work on it. Okay, cool. You know, put that out in the day one patch. You know, game stability. Fine. You know, whatever. But you shouldn't be putting half of your game in a day one update. Because that way, if people want to play that, like, years from now, and they don't have, like, files, they don't have the update files, they won't be able to. They won't be able to play it unless, like, if they, like, mod their system or something, right? They would have to mod their system and download the update, like, in a very annoying way. That's even if you're able to at that point, you know? So, I don't know. That's why, like, my view on day one updates are not as, like, you know, great as other people's. Because, like, a lot of people, like, nowadays, a lot of these companies, what they try to do is they'll put half their game into the update because that'll save them money. That'll save them money. That's exactly what happened with BDSP. Instead of, you know, going for, because in total, I think it was like 7.3 gigabytes in total. And they split that in half between the day one update and the cartridge itself. So they cheaped out and bought the 4 gigabyte cartridges instead of the 8 gigabyte cartridges. They saved money. Right? And from a business standpoint, completely understandable. I understand that businesses, you know, they need to make money. Right? But I feel like for something like that, that's just wrong. Me in 50 years selling my Switch with BDSP for millions of dollars. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's possible. So if you get a Switch with just like all the Pokemon updates and the BDSP updates, yeah. See, personally for me with BDSP, that not having the music doesn't exactly bother me. Because when I'm playing, I'm normally not playing with music. Or with like the in-game music, essentially. Just because, like, if I'm streaming, I like to have like different music going. But for like the standard person, right? You know, they're going to want their music. I don't know. Day one updates are just horrible. I was going to say, and especially, like, it'll become more and more common once games become digital. Once games become digital, it's going to become more and more common. So we got this. Hey, sweet, another 5-star. We're getting very lucky. Also, Viole, hold up, Shining. I didn't give you your rubber ducky fist bump yet. Hope. I want to challenge as a group. I'm getting mash happy. I'm getting mash happy. But hopefully you're having a good Thursday so far. Today is my Friday. Well, technically tonight's my Friday. My last day of work, unless if they make us do overtime. So very, very happy. But I need to mow the lawn tomorrow. Yeah, Alpha. All 4 of my systems actually have the updates too. Today's my Friday too. Woo, 3rd shift. Or graveyard shift for anyone that doesn't know what 3rd shift is. So, yeah, what was it? Like 6:30 to 5:30. Gotta love it. I'd be 69 in 56 years. I don't even want to know how old I would be. You know, I'm just not even gonna think of it. Ivory, welcome on in.
Hello there.
How are you doing today? We are going through just blasting all these gimmies with our Papa Bear with Winston. 5:30 to 9 p.m. It's actually 10 because tables. Wait. I mean, yeah, but they should be paying you for the after close time. They should. They should. For me, they want us in there like at least 15 minutes early. Because basically, like, I run a line. So, a lot, like, if I start working, it pretty much lets everyone, if I start early, it lets everyone else start on time. If I start later, they gotta wait a little bit for me before they could actually start. So basically, they want us in 15 minutes early, but then we can leave 15 minutes early. Or not leave. We can go hang around at the time punch 15 minutes early with a lot of water, so I sweat more. So I sweat more when I go to bed. Yeah, that's been like we've been really needing to hydrate like really bad. Like our workplace has been like really, really hot and really, really humid. So like for us, it's needed. Luckily, I'm not doing like the super big amount of labor intensive work. So that's luckily enough for me. Oh, it wouldn't let me put that back up. I was gonna say there was a deer back there. I usually show up 10 minutes early, just to get things out of the way. Yeah, I normally get there a few minutes early as well. I was gonna say I like to try to get because I can't leave my area. Like I can't even really go potty either, just because if I stop, it screws up our whole production. So I like to make sure that I get my drinks, I get my water. You know, I get, like, everything that I need before I start and just have it by me. So it kind of just, I don't know. Just getting there a little bit early is nice. Sparkly. Oh, that was a pretty feather. I don't care about the feathers. And I'm free again because I don't have a job. Wait, Ivory, what happened? Ivory, what happened? There's a gym that I could go to because it allows 13 to 18 or something like that. So should I go? I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try. You'll never know what it's like, Viole, until you actually go in there and try. I was gonna say, give it a shot. Just a janitor. Yeah, it's just a janitor that does, like, dishes, and if they need you to, like, pick up stuff. I don't know if you work, like... Actually, no, No, you didn't tell me where you work. That's right. Because I was about to say, like, are we talking fast food? Or are we talking, like, a sit-down eating restaurant? It's gonna be weird because I don't know what to do. I mean... Do you really want to go and work out, Viole? Like, is that something that you want to try? If so, I'd say just jump in. Apparently, the job just wasn't for me. I hate working 9 to 5 now. Honestly, I feel like 9 to 5s are... Mind you, any job sucks. Any job sucks. But I would rather work a 9 to 5 than work a job that's random hours, right? Because what happens, like, if down the line you want to stream or something, right? And it's like, oh, okay, today I'm working. I start work at 7 p.m. Okay, well, tomorrow I'm starting at 10 a.m. You know, and it's just constant switching. I like to have that consistency. Charlie, hi, buddy. I work at a local sit-down place. See, that's better. Like, I try to tell people, try not to work at fast food. Like, working at fast food places just sucks. Like, I don't know how people could do it there. Let's see. Okay, we got another. We'll do a quick save. I mean, it's something I've thought about, because I'm really skinny, but I don't know. Viole. If you're really skinny, going to work out won't do much for you. What I'd recommend doing is try to gain some weight. Try to gain some weight. And then go and work out. I was going to say, that's my recommendation. Also, we're going to do a music switch. Let's see. Playlist. There we go. That should update. I'm way too impatient. I can't work for 8 hours. Half would be good, but half of the time there's nothing to do. Well, that's like me, Ivory. Before I had to go jumping around from area to area because we were shorthanded. All I would literally do is sit in one spot, wait for something to come by, push a pedal, and that's all I would do for 10 hours. That's all I would do for 10 hours. I kid you not. I want to get back into pixel art. I stopped because school got busy, but I want to get back on the grind this summer. Alpha, do you remember Bagon or a mod named Mast? Do you remember them? Do you remember them by any chance? I'm trying to gain weight, but it never works. I have a high metabolism. Charlie! Yeah, that woodchuck. That woodchuck might be out there. Always had the bag on PFP. Yup. If you're looking for someone to do pixel art with, he might not be a bad person to ask. He did a ROM hack called Twin Dragons for Pokemon Conquest. He's working on another project as well. But I was gonna say, if you're looking for people to do pixel art with, it may not be a bad idea to get a hold of them. I don't know. It was just a thought. But the high metabolism, Riolu, I'm the same way. It's hard for me to gain weight. It's really hard for me to gain weight. The only thing... Like, you could try working out. it won't do much if you don't, like, if you're just skin and bone, it's not going to do very much for you. I would, like, ask your doctor or look a little bit more into it on what you could do to gain weight if you have a higher metabolism. May not be a bad idea, especially, like, ask a doctor personally. Is working retail good, or is it too much for my impatient ADHD brain? Ivory. Retail sucks. I'm saying that now. Retail sucks. But working a factory would be... Working a factory job, it's going to be pretty much the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Retail, on the other hand, you know, there's going to be different things happening, at least. There's going to be more differences working retail than what a factory job would. So, if I had to pick something, and you wanted something a little bit more different, probably retail would be the way to go. I need to reclaim the title of animator because right now my name is misleading. Hey, Alpha, you know, life happens, man. That's understandable. I want to focus on getting my arms a bit bigger, because I noticed my left arm is a bit bigger than my right since I came back from the holidays. That's kind of like me. My right arm is a little bit bigger than my left, but it's not like super duper noticeable, but it's there. Like, I saw it once. I can't unsee it now. I saw it once. I cannot unsee it now. We are blazing through these. Like, this bear is a godsend. Power gem. Good boy, buddy. I would love to work retail again, but I can't work from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's just not for me. I'm trying to think that what you could do, Ivory. Because you have a hard time working 8 hours. And that's like the most common shifts that you could do. Is 8 hours. Then I'll be off till next Wednesday. I need to get through today and figure out if we're doing overtime tomorrow. I need to figure that out. But I think we will end up working overtime this weekend. We probably will be working overtime this weekend. We did not reach the amount that we were supposed to. Grocery store in particular. I mean, you could. Wait. That was a Leo. I don't know why. I thought that was a Shinx. I thought that was a Shinx in front of me. Oh, that made me jump for a second there. Yeah, like a restaurant wouldn't be a bad idea. Like if you want to be like, try being like a waiter or something. Or, I mean, like you could be like a busboy too. They do like dishes. They'll pick up dishes from tables as well. You know, stuff like that. That's not a bad idea either. Yeah, because like I was saying, factory work is very repetitive most of the time. And if you work at a factory, expect to work 8, 10, or 12 hours. Yeah. Souvenir shop would be good. Well, pretty much if you're working a souvenir shop, I don't know. I feel like that would still be kind of samey because you sit there, you're accepting money, giving change, and then putting more stock out. I mean, that's kind of different, I guess. Overpriced. Yeah, that's why I don't even really bother with like souvenir shops. I'll just get something like local, right? Like just not qualified as a souvenir shop type of thing. And sad to say, Ivory, that's from what I've seen, that is really hard. That is really hard to find. Here. We'll go this way. As long as it's not too fast. Oh, that's Ivory. That's just it. Factory will always be fast. Factory will always be fast-paced. It'll always be fast-paced. Depending on the factory, you know, there might always be something wrong that happens. You need to get a machine fixed. There's always something that happens. Oops, I did not mean to fall off there. Wouldn't mind working in a shop to restock stuff. Because I have a little bit of OCD. So I fix like everything to look nice, but customers would ruin it. That's like me like when I work, I have like a weird like little OCD thing where it's like I gotta have like everything kind of like perfect. Or like me for ADHD, I always have to be doing something while I'm at work. Like be it like editing or taking notes or something. Because like I'm basically just like for the most part, like besides for like these past few weeks, I stand in one place and push a pedal. That's all I do. Literally all I do. And it's so mind-numbing. It is so mind-numbing. Oh, I didn't realize there was a pin down there either. I can't find anything most of the time. I had issues with that. Yeah, because that might be hard to try to find something. Find something like what you're looking for. I was gonna say, because especially when you get older and like there's a lot of bills and stuff that you got to worry about too. That might be a little bit hard. Oh, those were pedal ills. Yeah, it's because like a lot of shops like that, they don't pay like a wage you can live on. So it might come down to it where you're gonna need like 2 jobs like that, and you will end up having to work 8s at some point, you know? Like one of those type of things. How do you get through 10-hour shifts of you just being a social butterfly? I get through my longer shifts just by letting my mind wander while working. You see, for me, I have earmuffs. They pretty much just look like headphones. I'll put an earbud in, and I don't know why this slowpoke is just bugging me. There we go. I'll put an earbud in and I'll listen to streams or, you know, try to give my friends watch time, or I'll go down rabbit holes. Like YouTube will just keep going and it'll take me to like, just like weird videos and stuff. That's how I like get through a good chunk of mine. That, or like I said, I'm taking notes, working on shorts and stuff like that, you know. I try to do stuff like that. Yeah, that's gonna be normally you gotta wait a week to get something like that back. I'm not allowed either, Alpha. They don't allow me to do it either. Like I could have like a big speaker, but they don't allow me to have an earbud. If you think about it, it doesn't make too much sense. My guess is because they want you to hear if something happens, but are you really going to be able to hear anything if you got a big speaker? There's a job for it. And Ivory, that's just it. A lot of places, like for art, the only way that you would be able to do something like that is if you freelance or you go for some sort of art degree. You would have to go for some sort of art degree or like freelance, like kind of like what Lynn does over for Jonesy. But she also has an art degree as well. Those employees looking at Blue with the speaker, blasting pyro lore videos. Oh, I guarantee you they would. I guarantee you they would be looking at me like, what's wrong with you? Well, E-classes, because my teacher is so nice. She teaches us how to cook, make cool foods. And one day, I didn't tell my mom. And I just randomly made her, wait, a mocktail. And she was confused. You see? Riolu, I feel like that's what we need in schools. Like, I went on a binge about this the other day. But schools really don't teach kids, like, what they should. And I mean, like, not just, like, you guys. It was the same thing with me. Like, they didn't teach me, like, budgeting. You know, they didn't teach me how, like, credit cards work. They didn't teach me, you know, like, honestly, like, anything, like the real, what the real world would want you to know, right? Didn't know how credit cards worked. They didn't teach us, like, how to cook. You know, nothing in the line of that. And I feel like that's something that a lot of people need, right? I don't know. It's kind of sad. Because it's not just you guys. It was like us too. Math class, Pyro Lore. Media arts was my favorite class I ever had, but I had to drop it next year for functions math. Oh, did you need another math credit? Life, learning, and work. Basically just laws, how to act in public, bus tickets, etc. You see, like, in my area, we didn't learn about, like, bus tickets and stuff. Just because, like, the area where I lived, buses are not common. Like, we lived out, like, in the country. But even then, you know, like, I don't know. Like, laws and, like, how to act in public. I feel like that's something everyone needs to know. Especially, like, my generation, because everyone's acting like they're loons. They're all acting like they're crazies. Okay. Not all. A good chunk. A good chunk. I need college level, but I was set up, to take university. So I had to, I mean, Alpha, at least, like, what you could probably do, if you really wanted and you have time, you might be able to, like, take that class on your own time, the digital arts. You might be able to do something, like, if you even have the time. Like, watch some, like, YouTube videos or something, or I don't know if they have, like, offline classes for that, or, like, online classes for that. But I would not recommend using Skillshare. Skillshare is just a scam. I would not recommend it. Everything you could find on Skillshare, you could find on YouTube. Let's see. I'm kind of saddened, because one, maybe nothing for me. Two, there's no commission me yet. Ivory. Have you tried Fiverr? All it takes is that one lucky break on Fiverr. So when I first started, I found an emote artist. Her name was Bridget 2, I think her name is, or Bridget. She was pretty much a Fiverr artist, and I commissioned her for a few works, and I ended up promoting her just a little bit. And what ended up happening was a bunch of other people liked her work, and they started commissioning her. Sometimes when it comes to art, all it takes is that one lucky break. All it takes is that one lucky break. You just need to keep making stuff and keep putting them out. And I don't work. Wait, and it didn't work. Photoshop was so fun. I sucked at the music aspect, though. See, for me, music, I would suck at that. I've tried. Photoshop and Blender, I was pretty good with. Blender, I just started using recently. I'm kind of learning the ropes. It's not like super duper difficult, but it's really weird to navigate that 3D modeling software. That's a 4-star. Also, Coral, welcome on in.
Hello
I have no idea what Feet Finder is, and something tells me I don't want to know. Like, what do you beat C minor? You see, for me, like, photography. Photography is, like, my thing. Drawing, I'm pretty good with. When it comes to, like... I'm trying to think, like, what else I could think of that I'm also pretty good with, like, what it would be called, like, thumbnails, banners, like, that type of thing. Like, I guess, like, digital art management, I'm pretty good with. There we go. I was gonna say, I wanted to make sure that wasn't shiny. But when it comes time for, like, music or anything in the line of that, hot mess. I was gonna say, I've tried and failed. Sorry for not being in the other direct. Hey, you're fine. You are A-okay. Personal life before streams. Thank you for stopping by, though. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cameras, because I love urban photography, and I'm doing it on my phone, and it's really fun pastime for me. So, fun fact, Alpha, the webcam we are using is actually my photography camera. And like, you could do a lot with like a DSLR or a mirrorless camera. But honestly, I feel like your phone should be fine. The times of bulkier cameras are dying. The times of the like the bulkier photography cameras are dying. I was gonna say phones are overtaking them. Between the quality, the stuff you could do, the fact that they're making like external lenses and stuff for phones now. The time of standard photography cameras is dying. Sad to say. And it sucks because I would rather have the bulkier camera. It's easier to hold and take pictures with. When it comes to like my little phone, I'm always worried I'm gonna drop it, and I'm a lot shakier with it. Big brain move. I'll use my 3DS for photography. I mean, you could. Honestly, you could. How to apply for being mod? At the moment, we actually have a... Hold up. I was gonna say, we have a mod application on Discord. We have a mod application on the Discord. So, filling that out, I'll let people know when we're looking at adding another mod or two. Which right now, I'm not sure if we're gonna add one more or not. We're kind of on the fence just because like a lot of our moderators aren't really around at the moment just because they're all like super busy. Like a lot of our mods have been like super busy lately. We got Bag on. He's working on some fan games and stuff right now. And Curb is just doing Curb things. Riolu stops out quite often. And honestly, I think that's the only moderator that I could think of that's actually like pops in and like hangs out for a decent period of time. Not including Nightbot, of course. We can't forget good old Nightbot. Proud of you, Nightbot. Good job. Let's see. I need to hit that one too. I still don't know how to draw people or hands. I feel like I could draw people decent. Hands, hands and feet, I feel like are like the most annoying. Yeah, it's something I need to talk to, because it's not just my decision alone. I like to try to talk with the other moderators as well. So it's not just me that makes the decisions. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to our mod team, since we all work pretty much together for the most part, we like to make sure that everyone gets along with each other. And we don't have another, situation with, the last mod. I'm actually hyped for school next year, though. I'm finally taking classes for the career I want to do. I honestly kind of want to go back to school, but it's one of those things as well where it's like, in my area, I don't think it's a smart idea. I don't think it's a smart idea in my area. Ahem. Really, what are you ahemming about? I was gonna say, you're like pretty much one of the only mods that actually comes around. I was gonna say, like, I know the other mods are like busy doing their own thing, but... And I know you're busy too, but at least you still come around. Last mod? I mean, you kind of are, Viole. You kind of are. Like, to be fair, like, Bagon still helps you with a lot of stuff. Curb is just... I think Curb works too, so that doesn't exactly help. Well, you're like pretty much one of the last mods that's like actually here. Like actually like in like the channel itself. Like comes to streams and stuff. Even if it's not all the time, we don't have a lot of like how do I describe it? We don't have a lot of troublemakers. Kerbo is Kerbin. Exactly. Kerb is living his own life at this point. Exactly. And that's part of the reason why I'm not giving them a hard time. Like I've always said, personal life before streams. And that motto will never change. Like, that's part of the reason why, like, people that would, you know, they stop by over here, but say they enjoy Kalucha more, right? They enjoy watching Kalucha more than me, but they still come over and say hi, you know, how you doing? I'm not going to give them a hard time. It's not my decision on who, you know, other people want to watch or what they want to do or what they have going on. That's not my decision. I was going to say, I don't know why that... Okay, yeah, that was just in my own head. Do you like dark jokes? Oh, no. I like dark jokes. Sableye. It's a dark type, and its stats are a joke. I want to go to college for aviation. I'm finally getting courses that directly help with that. Dude, I would be afraid of aviation. I hate heights with a burning passion. Like, if it was between having to fly or drive somewhere, I would rather drive. I would rather drive. Make it even darker. My lights are off. I like dark jokes. Alot and Rattata. I mean, isn't that a dark normal type, actually? We need just a pure dark type. We need just a pure dark type to make this even more funny. Oh, no. Poor Rattata. Galarian Zigzagoon. I got a dark type joke for you. Arceus. Holding a dark plate. Whoa. No, I think Sableye is pure ghost. No, it's ghost and dark type. I don't think that's normal. I guess you do show up on land? I didn't know the Dragonairs actually spawned on land. Darkrai. That is dark. But I don't think that's... I don't know. Is Darkrai a joke? I have a dark joke type doll with the dark disc. Discount Arceus. That's like when your mom's like, we have Arceus at home, and it's just type null. It's literally just that. Let's see. We got a water in a desert. We have a river in a dry land. God, how many times am I going to be able to make that joke? How many times am I going to be able to make that joke? Blue. Riolu. Why the sad look, Riolu? Why the sad crying look? Yes, Poochyena and Mightyena are pure dark types. Oh my god, real. Oh my god. Hold on. Emily. You know what? You know what? I'll tell her when she wakes up. You left me so dumbfounded. You want to hear a joke? She said you're awful. No, that was dark. That was really dark. Like I have a dark sense of humor. I'm not hiding that. Like that was funny, but yet wow. I'm sorry and I apologize. Being the same thing. Oh my lord. Have you just been looking these up? Have you just been like, did you just Google like the darkest jokes ever? Wow. I'm not gonna lie. I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh. I may or may not have made one myself. That ain't a shiny Tauros. Why, buddy? So you did. Which one did you make yourself, Riolu? Which one did you end up making yourself? Okay, we got 3. I'm gonna hit this one. So many, like, weird areas. So many weird areas that we still have to hit. Let's hear the one you made yourself. No luck on any random shinies. I'm kind of surprised. Got Pupitar, Halucha. Let's see. We got a bunch of Noiverns. All right, another 5-star. Don't mind if I do. Challenge alone. I thought of it while on holiday and I told my mom. Okay. Riolu, that one was way too dark. That one was way too dark. Emily. way too dark. When I heard dark, I didn't think like that. I'm just gonna do this really quick. Just so people, if they watch the VOD, they're not like, oh my god, this is horrible. I'm a fan of dark jokes. I don't know how I feel about that one. I'm conflicted. I am conflicted with that one. Oh my goodness, Viole. And what? No trace of it. It's like when you play like one of those games like Fallout or like Tall Tale. It's like, he will remember this. So, Viole, my question is, what brought on that thought? Was it just like completely random? Was it just like one of those completely random thoughts that you just get where it's like, what was it? Like, oh yeah, I like flowers. Oh yeah, there's that flower that that's very poisonous. You know, like that type of thing? Was it just like a weird like string of thoughts? Like what brought this on? I mean, fair. I don't know. Like my brain works like really weird. My brain like, because like for me like ADHD, right? So basically, like, what happens is I'll think of something, and then my brain will go to a different thing, and then a different thing, and then for some reason, like, there's just something there that just connects or clicks. And then it's like all of that just somehow comes together. It's weird. Let's see. Definitely not the shiny. Oh, also. Oh, no. Not the also. I'm gonna hit that one first. That one's gonna be probably the most annoying to get to. I got Mr. Bean's Teddy. Wait. Mr. Bean's Teddy? Viole, what are you talking about? I have no idea what a Mr. Bean's Teddy is. Like, no idea what a Mr. Bean's Teddy is. Oh, okay. You're talking about the character Mr. Bean. I have not seen any of the Mr. Bean stuff. I have not seen any of the Mr. Bean stuff. That explains a lot. That's what you're talking about. Wait, did they just put out that plush like not too long ago, or did you just like order it online? I don't want to be on top of him. Restart. Okay, we can bail. We got a lot of like really bad areas. Like a lot of like bad areas for these Gimmighoul's to come in. I haven't watched it in a while though too. Is it like dark humor, or is it like his Mr. Bean? So it's probably like British or Canadian humor, if I had to take a guess. Wait, do I have that I think I might have that active. That like point? I lost momentum already? How? I actually do not have that like active. All right, do a quick save. It's mostly silent in the films, I think. But he makes funny faces and sentences sometimes. Huh. You know what? Maybe I will need to take a look into that. I don't know where I could find any of his films, though. They're probably not on Netflix. That's probably something I would have to, like, hunt down. Ooh, this is... My facade won't be able to hit this thing. Yeah, my facade won't be able to hit this thing. I mean, I got Headlong Rush. I mean, it can't really hit... It can only hit me with, like, one thing. Power Gem. Rattled. Flame Orb. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go Headlong Rush. Yeah, I was gonna say, because that's really all I can hit the Ghost type with. Unless if I had, like, Shadow Claw. Like, got rid of the... You know what? Why do I have... Well, I mean, Headlong Rush... Headlong Rush is honestly probably better. Assurance. You know what? I never did take a look at what my Terra type was. I hope, like, my Terra is, like, normal for the future. I was gonna say, because that could be useful defense, special defense. That's not the biggest deal in the world. Yeah, just keep spamming the A button, essentially, and we're gonna win. Headlong Rush. I think it should just take one more attack. That thing is literally living on a sliver. Like in Mr. Bean's Holiday, he orders coffee. Boy. Known. And like says, you speak very good French. He says gracias. Basically, 4-year-old humor. I mean, that would be perfect for Curb, right? I wish Curb was here to hear that. I wish he was here to hear that. Dude, big red bear. All right, Ultra Ball. Dude, we got this. Yeah, perfect for him. Told you. Told ya. Perfect. I was gonna say no luck with the gimmies. I was gonna say finish this rotation. We'll see what else we get. Yeah, that wasn't shiny. I'm gonna double check. Nope. I literally had to check it again. Oh, we got 2 really close over here. Just got 1 all the way over there. We might skip that one, honestly. You know what? Maybe we'll just we'll hit these 2. We'll hit these 2 if there's a 5-star. Just don't have the app, of course. I'm surprised you're in the Discord if you don't have the app anymore. I was gonna say, don't forget your password or anything now. Dude, I hate that. Where it's like, they make you, like, get rid of your password. Right? Or, like, you have to, like, re-put in your info again. It's like, come on. Yeah, I just need to start writing my passwords and stuff down. Because, like, if something happens to me, then Emily will at least have the passwords and stuff. That's something I really should probably do. All right, no luck. I'm going to skip that one over there. Because the only other one would be right over here. Would be right there. All right. I want the luck. Oh, that was a Pokeball. I thought that was a Pokemon for a second. That is so bad. I'm gonna start losing momentum. All right, what are we looking at? Good night, Ivory. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yep, we'll hit that last one. I got a rubber ducky fist bump with your name on it before you get going. We have one more of these two checks. Dude, this bear is a monster. Like, this bear is, like, no joke, a monster. I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to hunt down the other, I'm going to try to hunt down peat blocks. Because we need a... Oh, my goodness. We need a few more yet. At least 3, at the very least. I'm doing terror rates because I'm poor. Yeah, I don't know. I got very, 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 very lucky with the amount of money I've been getting. I know that there's a way if you have one of those controllers that have like the auto, what was it? The Turbo A auto button. There's like a good way to grind money with the Pokemon League. Is that a water droplet sound? Wait, what are you... What are you talking about, Riolu? I was gonna say. Charlie, no, honey. Water droplets on? I mean, it's possible. Are you doing Gimmighoul raids when it's Delphox? So basically what I ended up doing was when these Gimmighoul raids were activated, I turned off my online features because how to be able to get the terror rates for like the Delphox right now, for example, what I would have to do, I would have to connect to the internet on Scarlet and Violet in some way. So what I did was I'm not connecting to the internet, and I got rid of all of my my internet stuff on my Switch, so I can only connect back to the internet if I re-input my information. That's the only way that I would actually be able to do it. So that's how I still have these Gimmighoul raids still going. So that's, yeah. Like, that's the only way that we could have extended the hunt for, is by doing that. So, and right now with Delphox, I already have Delphox. Like, I'll probably get it on one of the other Switches at a different ball. But right now, I want to go for the Gimmighoul. I feel like the Gimmighoul is the more important hunt for me than trying to get a Dullfox and a Cool Ball. Let's see. All right. No luck there. But guys, I think we're going to end stream here. I do need to get ready for work tomorrow. We will be doing Gimmighouls yet again. Boosie, sorry, you kind of walked in like right at the end here. We did really good though with the amount of encounters we've done. We've done, I think that was like 30. It was like almost 30 encounters, so we did pretty good. Tomorrow, though, again, guys, we are going to be going for Gimmighoul. Next week, we're going to try to switch things up a little bit. We'll do like 2 days or 3 days of Gimmighoul, and then probably go to Arceus, grab the last little few that we have, and then go from there. How dare you work? I'm sorry. I need the monies. My family needs to eat. But thank you, everybody, for stopping by. And I'll see everyone tomorrow for another stream. Good night, everybody. Woo-hoo!